Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, I'm going to show you an awesome farm that I've been testing and playing around with in a few locations to sort of see what's best. And that is going to be farming Fadeleaf and Grave Moss in STV and Duskwood. Now, the Fadeleaf part of this is pretty simple. You just run around this northern part of Stranglethorn Vale looking for Fadeleaf. We've seen Life Fruit, King's Blood thus far. But anyway, the reason you're farming these two herbs is for alchemy. And that is in order to make greater shadow protection pots. And these are worth a lot of money, especially with BWL on the horizon. I think they're good for a few bosses in there, as well as to help people with Major Domo. I know an AQ with Cthon, who uses his Mind Flay. You're definitely going to want a potion for that as well. So I guess I hit a bridge and did that. But anyway, we come here and we look and we find that greater shadow protection pot takes shadow oil, dream foil, crystal veil. Dream foil not too hard to get. Shadow oil, 4 Fadeleaf, 4 Grave Moss. And that's where most of the money is, and that's why Fadeleaf and Grave Moss are selling for 50 silver a pop. And now I was hoping to find some Fadeleaf, but it looks like most of it is not Fadeleaf. Now, the other area that I've been experimenting around with this is Scarlet Monastery. And that is because you can get about 1 node of Fadeleaf in each of the instances. And you potentially can get 3 nodes of Grave Moss. But whether you get that or not is completely different. Another place that I have found Fadeleaf to be abundant is in Duskwallow Marsh, so we'll definitely do a farm there. STV hasn't really looked too promising right about now, which is kind of surprising. Usually I find some by now. We do have, like, a lot of the herbs are up, they're just none of them are Fadeleaf right this moment. We might have to just start picking them and hoping that Fadeleaf spawns there. There's another area over here that a lot of Fadeleaf can spawn too. It's not any set location. But anyway, why I chose this area opposed to the others is because it's proximity to Duskwood, which is where we can go and get the Grave Moss. And I will go ahead and head there to show you that now. It's going to be up top here. But these pots, these greater shadow protection pots, as you can see, are selling anywhere from 5.50 to 6 gold a pop. So this is a really, really good way that you can farm it in world. Scarlet Monastery was actually pretty difficult on my priest because I couldn't Mind Soothe 2 of the spots. I'd have to kill a bunch. And killing them just really wasn't worth it for me. It was kind of bad. Like, it made it ineffective for the amount we were getting. It wasn't very much at all. So, I wanted to tweak that around a little bit and see if we could get more out here in the world. And we found a lot of Fadeleaf earlier when I was sampling it. We found 15 here. But if you're a mage herbalist and you're doing it Scarlet Monastery runs, you can definitely get all the Fadeleaf that you want, as well as get paid to carry people, just sort of stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to herb around here. The path I like to do is this little inner circle, cross over here, do this circle, and then head up to Duskwood. I do that because I want to give the herbs that we did find a chance to respawn, so we're not just running in circles, finding absolutely nothing. The mobs in STV are 30 to 40, so if you just got your mount, you actually can do this farm pretty easily. There's nothing holding you back with it. But anyway, guys, we're going to keep herbing, and when I get to Duskwood, I will show you that, where to go, and how to get the grave moss that spawns there. Alrighty, guys, see you then. Whoop! Alrighty, guys, so grave moss can only be found at graves. So the closest graveyard to Stranglethorn Vale is this Ravenhill Cemetery. And something that I do like about this is you're only going to find grave moss inside of here. You know, I mean, these mobs are 20s, so I wouldn't recommend coming here if you're a bit lower. But yeah, it's kind of pretty nice for having it. If you're doing the STV part with the 40 minute, you can definitely do them here. They're not anything special or difficult. The only thing that you might encounter is being a horde here. You know, if you're on a very alliance populated server, you're gonna run into them. There's actually some bruiseweed there because that's a bit outside of the graveyard. But there's a elite from that alliance quest. I forget the chain exactly, but I know I've watched a video about it. But this is just sort of a nice place to get some grave moss. You can do both graveyards. There's one over here, and then there's one down here. I like to do both while here because grave moss is worth 60 silver a pop right now. Because I guess people don't know that you can just farm it so easily. Like, how lucrative this farm can be if you get all of it to yourself and are able to get good spawns. The STV part of this is the real up in the air one. The grave moss part of this is guaranteed. Like, it's not going to be difficult for you to get grave moss and not. But after you do a lap around this graveyard, I recommend coming back to that graveyard, and then you can go and check STV. And you can probably do these in about 15-minute loop. I got a bit sidetracked while I was explaining sort of how to use this and utilize alchemy to make this worth it. But as always with any of these guides, say you don't have the alchemy or the shadow oil or the greater shadow protection pot, you can either find someone who has those, or you can just flat out sell these herbs, and you'll still make some pretty awesome gold doing it that way. Another thing that I wanted to go over is you can get the shadow oil recipe from if you're Alliance, you can get it in Duskwood. I don't really know where, I'm sorry. But in Thousand Needles, you can go talk to the lore keeper at Freewind Post, and he will give you the shadow oil recipe. And then Greater Shadow Protection Pot, I will actually be making a video after this to show you where to get that recipe, because it's over in Eastern Plaguelands, and only a few mobs drop it that you gotta grind for, and it's a 1.6% drop. But if you're lucky, get that drop, you'll make some pretty awesome gold. But anyway, guys, that'll be a future video. But just wanted to show you our Duskwood grinding experience here. We're headed over to this second graveyard, which is over here. I don't know why this place doesn't really explore too often. Like, I've definitely been here before, but I don't know, it's weird. Guess you gotta hit certain points specifically. Now, you don't always have to do the second graveyard. That's completely up to you, because the Stranglethorn Vale walkway is down there also, so like you pass the way that you would go. But like I said, it's completely up to you if you want to. I'm just going here to show you the other cemetery that's in Duskwood, so that you may find even more grave moss. And look at that, it paid off. It was worth it for us. We got another piece of grave moss. Alrighty, guys, now this one is just pretty small, but bam, 3 grave moss. So that's a 2 gold journey. To me, that's worth it. But anyway, guys, that's sort of it. And yeah, I hope this helps you. I will definitely show you everything at the end of the video when we complete our herbing for an hour. So I'll see you then, guys. One quick note that I forgot to mention is these Curzon Medicine Men up here in Stranglethorn Vale actually can drop Fadeleaf. So if you are more of a killing person and just want to farm Fadeleaf here, I believe they have an 11% chance to drop. So, I mean, that's completely up to you if you'd rather pursue that route instead. But just something that you can do. But the circle, guys, it's this circle right here. Then I cross over and do this circle right here. And then I cross over and go back up to Duskwood. I would recommend picking every herb in the area. I didn't do that in the first part, but I would recommend doing that so you can earn chances at Fadeleaf spawns, because they do have a shared spawn, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, that's all. Just wanted to give you that quick update and let you know. I will see you later. Whoop. Alrighty, guys, so we've ended here. We actually got a lot of herbs. We got not too much luck on the Fadeleaf spawns, but we did get a lot of Khadgar's Whiskers, King's Blood, some Golden Thorn. I was hoping to get more than that, but, you know, it's a lot of RNG on the side of Fadeleaf. Like, there's not much that I can control whether it spawns or not. But anyway, we can go ahead and make these shadow oils and go ahead and combine it for what can be about 30 gold an hour. I'm going to go test around other places. Stranglethorn, or not Stranglethorn, Dustwall Marsh seems to be a really good place for Fadeleaf. Lots of spawns. As well as Scarlet Monastery Graveyard could be a great spot for Grave Moss spawns. I'm still looking into more things, but if you guys have suggestions, please let me know. I really like how exclusive this market is and how you're using low-level herbing and bringing it into max level rating. I always love those things, and it's such a great money opportunity. But anyway, guys, if you have anything you want to tell me, just drop it down in the comment section below. I always read them and try my best to reply to all of you. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this helps you get your potions and some money. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. If you made it to the ending, thank you so much for watching this video. It really helps. If you could, please share this with like one person you know, because it would help me so much. I'd appreciate that. Really gets me going on this and can keep growing to make this sustainable and keep up this lifestyle. So I super appreciate it. And if you could please like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. And thank you so very much. Bye-bye.